Have you ever wondered about the journey a simple grape takes to become the wine in your glass? Well, let me tell you, it's a fascinating trip that starts long before the bottle is even a thought. It all begins in the vineyard, where growers practice something called thinning. This isn't about dieting, it's about giving the remaining grapes a better chance. They snip away some grape clusters so the vine can focus all its energy and sugary goodness into the ones that are left. This makes for bigger, juicier, and more flavorful grapes, which is exactly what you need for a top-notch wine. It's a bit of tough love for the vine, but the results are oh so worth it. Once those grapes are perfectly ripe, it's harvest time. Now, you might picture folks lovingly picking grapes by hand, and sometimes that happens. But in the big leagues, we bring in the machines. A mechanical harvester rumbles down the rows, giving the vines a gentle but firm shake. This clever vibration is just enough to make the ripe grapes let go of their stems and fall onto a conveyor belt. It's an efficient modern-day grape roundup. Did you know that globally, we consume over 70 million metric tons of grapes each year? That's a whole lot of shaking going on in vineyards around the world. With the harvest complete, the grapes arrive at the factory for their spa day. First, they get sorted by hand to make sure only the best of the bunch move on. Then, they take a dip in a water bath. This not only cleans off any vineyard dust, but also helps make them even juicier. Next up is the crusher. This machine doesn't smash them to bits. It gently breaks the skins to release that precious juice. Now we have what's called must, a pulpy mix of juice, skins, and seeds. This mixture is turned over about 3 times a day in a process called maceration, ensuring every last drop of flavor is extracted from the skins. After a good soak, the must is sent to a press. This is where we squeeze out every bit of liquid gold, separating the juice from the solids like skins and seeds. The juice is then filtered to remove any remaining bits, making it crystal clear. This clear juice is then moved into giant tanks, often made of oak, for the magic of fermentation. Yeast is added, and over several months, it munches on the natural sugars in the juice, converting them into alcohol. Finally, after passing strict quality checks, the finished wine is bottled, sealed, labeled, and packed, ready for its journey to your dinner table. From a simple berry on a vine to a complex beverage, it's quite the transformation. What's a good pasta without a spectacular sauce? Let's talk tomatoes. The journey of a great pasta sauce begins in a field, where mechanical harvesters shake the tomato vines. This vibration technology is calibrated to detach only the perfectly ripe red tomatoes, leaving the green ones behind to ripen further. As soon as they're picked, these tomatoes are rushed to the factory, cleaned, and chopped into a fresh puree. Time is of the essence here. The goal is to capture that just-picked flavor. There's no time for dilly-dallying when you're making a world-class sauce. Inside the factory, things really start to smell good. In enormous vats, workers fry up freshly peeled and chopped garlic using long-handled metal spatulas that look like something out of a giant's kitchen. It's all about building layers of flavor. Once the garlic is fragrant, the tomato puree is added along with pre-measured trays of salt, sugar, and a secret blend of spices. Everything is cooked together, simmering away until the sauce is thick and rich. The process is a beautiful blend of manual skill and industrial scale, ensuring every single batch has that consistent, home-cooked taste we all crave. Now for my favorite part, a little bit of culinary genius. Just before the hot, bubbling sauce is dispensed into jars, a single fresh basil leaf is placed at the bottom of each one. Why? Because the heat from the sauce activates the essential oils in the basil, infusing the entire jar with an extra burst of freshness. It's a simple trick, but it makes a world of difference. The hot sauce is then carefully poured over the basil, filling the jar to the brim, This is how you get that vibrant, herbaceous note that makes a sauce truly memorable. It's these small details that separate the good from the great. Of course, you need pasta for that sauce. The best pasta starts with durum wheat, which is milled into a fine golden flour called semolina. This semolina is mixed with water to form a crumbly dough, which is then fed into a massive machine called an extruder. The extruder uses immense pressure to force the dough through special metal dies. For penne, the die is a circle with a pin in the middle, creating those iconic hollow tubes. The long tubes are then sliced into their familiar angled shape. After a quick pre-cooking bath and a cold water chill, the pasta is ready to be portioned into ready-to-eat meal trays, where machines dispense the perfect amount of that delicious sauce over the top. Panettone, that tall, fluffy, sweet bread of the holidays, is a masterpiece of baking science, and its production starts months before you even think about decking the halls. Factories begin planning in July or August, placing huge orders for ingredients and hiring extra staff. Some factories produce up to half their entire annual output in the last few months of the year, often running their operations 24/7 to meet the demand. This isn't just a cake, it's a logistical marvel. The ingredients are top tier, with Italian regulations demanding at least 4% egg yolk by weight for that rich color and texture. The process begins in industrial-sized mixers that can handle hundreds of kilograms of dough at once. This isn't your average bread dough. It's a very wet, sticky mixture that relies on a natural yeast starter. After mixing, the dough is left to rest, or proof, for a whopping 12 to 20 hours. This long, slow fermentation is crucial for developing the complex flavors and airy texture that panettone is famous for. The gluten structure slowly strengthens, trapping the gases produced by the yeast, which is what gives the final loaf its incredible lift. Patience is a key ingredient here. After its long rest, the dough is divided into precise portions by automated machines. Each portion is then placed into its signature tall, round paper mold. Before baking, the dome-shaped top is often scored by hand with a cross, a traditional touch that helps the loaf expand evenly in the oven. The panettone are then baked in large, rotating rack ovens that ensure every single one is cooked to golden brown perfection. The rotation guarantees that heat is distributed evenly, preventing any burnt bottoms or undercooked centers. It's a delicate dance of time, temperature, and technology. Once out of the oven, the most unusual part of the process begins. The panettone loaves are immediately pierced with long skewers and hung upside down to cool for several hours. This might look strange, but it's absolutely critical. The structure of a panettone is so light and airy that if it were cooled upright, its own weight would cause it to collapse into a dense, sad pancake. Cooling it upside down uses gravity to its advantage, stretching the crumb and preserving that beautiful, tall dome shape. It's a brilliant piece of food engineering that ensures every slice is as fluffy as it should be. The caramel apple, a classic autumn treat, has a production process that's just as sweet as its taste. It all starts in the orchard with, you guessed it, another clever machine. A mechanical tree shaker grips the trunk of an apple tree and gives it a rapid, controlled shake. In a matter of seconds, hundreds of ripe apples rain down onto a soft collection tarp. This method is incredibly efficient, allowing factories to gather massive quantities of apples at the peak of their freshness. From there, the apples are loaded into large bins and transported to the factory to begin their sweet transformation. Once at the factory, the apples get a bath. They are dunked in water and then scrubbed by soft bristle rotating brushes. This step is more important than you might think. The brushes remove the natural waxy coating that apples produce to protect themselves. If this wax wasn't removed, the warm, gooey caramel would simply slide right off. After they're scrubbed, the apples are thoroughly dried and sorted. Then comes the stick. The apples are perfectly aligned, stem side up, and a machine swiftly and precisely inserts a wooden stick directly into the core of each one, making them ready for their caramel dip. Now for the main event, the caramel. The apples are paraded on a conveyor belt and take a deep dive into a vat of warm, thick, bubbling caramel sauce. Each apple is completely submerged, ensuring a perfect, even coating from top to bottom. As they emerge, dripping with golden sweetness, some are sent on another journey. A second machine showers them with chopped peanuts, chocolate chips, or colorful sprinkles, adding another layer of texture and flavor. It's a synchronized ballet of dipping and coating, all designed to create the perfect handheld treat. Finally, each finished caramel apple needs to be protected. They are individually placed into a clear, hollow, apple-shaped plastic shell. This clever packaging not only keeps the apple fresh and prevents the caramel from getting everywhere, but it also shows off the beautiful product inside. From a mechanical shake in the orchard to a cozy plastic shell, the journey is a testament to how modern factories use technology to create the foods we love. So the next time you enjoy one of these treats, you'll know about the incredible science and engineering that went into every single bite. It's a lot more than just an apple on a stick.